So hello and welcome to the Rayman Speedrun Tournament. This is the winners bracket finals. Kronkie10 versus Thextera running any percent. And we are gonna start the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck to
Good
the
luck,
runners.
guys. Good luck. Going to be amazing.
So,
Okay, which
any
channel?
percent, this is
Click, yes.
a category at which both runners are very good at.
Hopefully. Alright. Man, I haven't done any percent.
Literally
in so
the best
long.
two ones.
Yes, Kronkie10 is currently the world record holder for this category.
Honestly,
And Thextera
nervous.
is third place on the leaderboard, but he was the
I'm
first
actually
one
insanely
to
nervous
break
right
the
now.
116 minutes barrier.
I
Or like
think
to
even
break
with damageless it's gonna be
117 and get the
crazy.
first 116.
They are indeed in the same place.
Do you still hear them? It is, yes, it is
Hearing
normal.
your sounds too.
Yeah,
They-
it's supposed
so-
to be, but we can
what is-
change that. We
If
can
it
change
becomes
that
annoying-
if it's too bad to hear both of us. We can ask them to mute.
So what is
I don't
happening
know.
is that we,
How do you know?
the commentators, can also hear them, but they cannot hear us, so they can't react to what we say.
Excuses. I mean, I'm nervous as fuck right now.
If it gets annoying, you
I
can
mean, the commentators can
you can tell
always
us, and then
join the voice chat if it's
we can
too
change
annoying,
that.
and tell us just to mute the mics and then we
And now, and now they are answering the.
Oh, yep, I'm already.
They are both answering. Okay, this is getting weird. Okay, so should we just focus on what's happening here? Right. Seems like Tex has a lead start here.
Oh no,
Yes,
what's
so he
happened?
does have
What happened to
a
Speed?
small bit of an advantage because he's running on console.
that on-
Kronkie is using an emulator setup. It
There
is
we
what
go.
he is used to.
There we go. What the?
So yeah, Tex did have a small load advantage in that level.
Fex has ended up landing
Oh,
on
they
the
are
top
pretty much
floor.
synced right now.
Yeah,
That's very
Fex made
funny.
a mistake and he landed on the top floor.
Yes, HJ, their mic setup isn't the best, but we couldn't find a better solution, so you will hear them in double a little bit.
I mean, hey, this was the wrong thing these two said they would do against each other.
I mean, it's always cool to see two very good players run against each other, and they are very consistent players as well, both of them.
Only the best.
Tex has regained a bit of time on Kronkie, might be just the loads though.
Man, I need to constantly tell myself to not do max percent strats.
Yes, probably. They seem quite apart, the loads, don't they? Or did we miss a mistake by Kronkie?
We have to remember that in this race we have a console versus emulator, so there's gonna be some load differences.
The difference is not that big after the first load screen.
I think it's yeah, the first few loads are significantly faster. I don't know for Anguish Lagoon specifically though.
Better boss fight.
Yeah, auto scroller. So they're gonna be
this auto scroller can be optimized, so you know.
Oh my god!
they're
We
going
could
to
still
go.
see for example, Dex did not go for Blizzard Press.
Yeah. So
Kronkie is gonna save frames on
time there.
All the way on the right, yeah. Did I even get the cage?
So they're going to the correct side of the screen to speed themselves up at the earliest time possible. Essentially. That's why you'll see them move left and right at specific points of the screen.
Yes, not too many auto scrollers work in this way in this game. There is the funny enough, the autoscroller before the sax boss fight also works in this way, and I was able to optimize it as well. I think these are the only two ones that work in this way in this game.
They're still nice and close together.
I mean, to be fair, the beginning of the game is usually pretty consistent. It is starting from Swamp Screen 2, I would say, that we can see some weird things happen. Yeah, the Mosquito's Nest autoscroller also works this way, but you can't really manipulate it. You just have to stay at the right side all the time. It has a speed up, but it doesn't slow down afterwards. I don't know what specifically Kronkie is drinking, but he is drinking. This is a Kronkie10 race.
I mean, that's good for Tex.
Yes, that's
Definitely.
a big brain strat by Tex, offering his guests some beers just before the race.
Yeah. So you're a PC runner then, Master. Well, welcome. This is console category. PS1 category.
Yes, this is the PS1 version.
See how that works.
Quite a lot of differences actually between PC and
welcome to the
PS1.
PS1 version. Anyway,
the cages are on totally different locations between versions, or at least between these two versions, PC and PS1. Kronkie is still going for the old way of doing that. I mean, it's only frames, shouldn't really matter.
both are going for the overhead strat. Kind of cool to see that.
They're going to go for the risky jump as well. Tex failed it.
You are not wrong. The graphics of this game are incredibly underrated.
Kronkie got it. He won a bit of time.
Very nice, Kronkie. Indeed, I did notice that.
We didn't see any deaths on that screen, which is good.
Okay, so I'm wondering, since we have Tex and Kronkie racing, I'm pretty sure at least one of them is getting sub 120, right?
Oh,
yes.
Pretty
high chances.
I would say the same. Oh, Kronkie going for the huge strat, but Tex didn't, I think? Oh, he failed it though.
Horribly wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many colors is in this game, but it's in the thousands. It's in the many thousands.
Yes, it's written at the back of the box of the game, in the PAL version at least. It's written like, how many was it? Like 65,000 colors. I think it was something
65,000 something. I was thinking too, yeah.
65,000 colors. I think it's written on the box.
Yeah, because 65,000 because it's the 16 bytes.
Yes, it's 16 bits.
Value.
Insane attention to detail.
Of colors. Exactly, when World of Wind, that's the explanation.
We're gonna see
honestly,
Kronkie Plum working here.
When I got this game as a young person, the colors definitely did attract me into the game too.
Yeah, that's pretty big thing.
Oh,
so Tex getting Kronkie's strat. Will Kronkie get his own strat?
No, what happened? Other way around. Tex got the Kronkie bomb, but Kronkie
did not
failed
quite
his own
strat. Exactly.
Get momentum at the end.
Yeah.
You must also remember that Kronkie is not in home comforts right now. So he's playing in a different different scenario today.
Yeah, it's slightly different. I mean, he still has the same emulator, the same
Yes,
controller even.
Kronkie
So.
has the same aim. Yeah, I think he would be
Classic
more at a
gamers.
disadvantage if he was playing on console. We did a meetup at some point. Actually, it was at Thextera's place, and we were playing on console. And Kronkie had. It's a lot of trouble to adapt to console very quickly because
Yeah.
the input delay is so different. You would always do everything too early, basically.
And this Kemek, this is standard any percent.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, apparently the default strats. That's alright. Enough. That's a too low jump, I think.
Did they both get it? No, Kronkie has to go
Kronkie
around a
didn't.
long way.
Tex even said it. He said it was too low of a jump
Yet.
that Kronkie got.
Yeah, pretty even so far. Like no major mistakes or anything happened.
Destabilized.
Exactly this day, right? It's not today that we will see the 1359 forest.
Yeah.
I think the 1359 forest is gonna happen not too far from
Destabilize
now.
would be the one to do it.
I think that as well. He just needs to get the strat in Pink Plant Woods to
He just needs
have
to
a
get
fast enough plum
everything, basically. He needs to
No,
get
but
everything.
There's the
I mean-
strat in Pink Plant Woods to skip the cage if you go fast enough, and that would save an extra 3 seconds. So it would be
Yeah,
only
but
an
that's-
artificial, I
That
guess.
doesn't feel official, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
That would be fake
But
gold.
the strat does save time on top of it. It's not only to skip the cage, of course.
I think he would feel much better about achieving such a feat, getting
With
the actual amount of
the
cages.
yeah.
I mean, I think there's probably more strats to find in forest though. Like maybe
Hmm.
like
Yes, we found a few things not too long ago, actually. Oh, you've had that before, but didn't count it. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, we did find, like, Noe found a way of getting the plum in the water further in Swamp's screen too, and I found a better way of doing the Kronkie plum as well. So that's a few extra seconds, maybe 2 seconds between those two saves in the forest.
Hmm.
But that is
Standard
starting to be pretty hard now. Anyway, both runners got the first double hit, I believe. Let's see if they both get the second one.
Not sure. I think loads are bad.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
great
Dex
way
not
to
going
spend
for the double
final.
hit, actually.
Oh, did I forget to do it too?
By the way, do we know what's going to happen if they both get a ROM hack category? Because they both would need to emulate.
No, because Dex has the ROM hacks burnt on discs.
Oh, he has
Yeah.
them burned. That's cool. That's cool. That's a good idea, actually. Well prepared.
You can restart.
He does have the discs.
Nice, nice, nice.
And I
know
assume he downloaded the correct ROM hacks for Kronkie to play on as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and they both just finished the boss, so really not that far apart at all.
The only ROM hack they could have now is
We are
51
indeed
cages,
master.
I think.
We are going to the end of the game as fast as possible.
Yes. And in this game, that involves collecting all 102 cages, which means that the 100% category and the any percent category are basically the same. There is no real 100% category because
Yeah.
your
I think
percentage
the
on your
reason he
save file
asked
is
that Kemek is because other categories actually do not go the full way
Yeah.
to the end, so it's absolutely fine to ask us that question.
yes, definitely. There are a lot of categories that stop before that.
Yes, we will be saving all of the Electoons, which are the purple dudes, by the way.
In restart,
102 cages, there are 6 cages in each level, and there's a total of 18 levels. 17 of them have cages in them, and the 18th level, which is what you need to get all 102 cages to unlock at the end, is Mr. Dark's Death. So yeah, you need to get all the cages to unlock that 18th and
Yes.
final level.
A level not many casual
Oh,
players
Frex is
saw.
Frex is having a hard time with the clouds.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's a good time save for Kronkie.
Yes, it is. This is not something you see Frex doing that often as well.
There goes the time
Look
save.
at that now. They're
Tex
right
got in the
together again.
forest.
Oh wow, that was. He lost a lot of time there because he had quite a lead there.
Yeah, I wonder if Tex is accidentally doing like some max percent strats because that's what because that's what he's
Yeah.
been doing like
Max
a lot
percent brain will
recently.
definitely
So
be something like inside his mind right now.
Almost forgot to do this.
That is true.
You can only imagine how that might impact him if he gets a cageless or a cageless category.
I
oh
mean, to be
yeah.
fair, I think Dex played more categories, like a more wide variety of categories than
yeah.
Kronkie, so he might be
Or Kronkie
pretty
takes a hit on
skilled
the
at.
anti-tune at the top.
Yeah, Dex might be pretty skilled at
Rex has
changing his gameplay accordingly and not
pulled
going
out
auto
a bit
mode
more
too
of a
much.
lead again.
I'm not gonna risk this. This might.
On this screen, you will see the zip, and you will see it twice. There's a small one that Kronkie is going to do, maybe. Dex did not go for it. Here, Kronkie went for it. And there is going to be a big one as well. This is the only screen in which the zip is possible to do in the run.
Great race so far. They're close together.
Yes. It could be possible to do at some other places, but we don't really do it in the RTA run. The TAS does it much more.
Ooh.
And they both get the zip. Nice.
Nice. What's really
Very
cool
nice
about this
indeed.
race is they're both playing in the same place on the same stream. So they're going to be literally as much real time to each other as it gets.
They can do the BM talk.
There's no
there.
different stream delay because it's just one stream. So
Ah man.
Exactly.
So far in, or like too early.
So here we are going to see the biggest time save in the run. It might not look like it, but they are going to
Actually, I
use
think I did
this
actually
ring
try to teach her that.
to
Ooh,
access
nice.
a cage
Kronkie
that
gets
they
the
are
hard
not
jump.
supposed to be accessing right now. The game wants you to have the helicopter power up, go back, revisit the whole level, grab this cage, which takes a lot of time, I think
Where you were huge
3 minutes or
time savior.
something at least.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, and
Kronkie got
also,
the hard anti-tune jump earlier, by the way.
yeah. Also, one
It
thing
is
I
the best. It
realized.
is the one that saves the most time
I
out
mean,
of
I'm
the
not
entire
surprised
game,
they
with
six.
maybe with the
Guys,
Mr.
watch
Sachs
the Rayman
skip.
Speedruns
Yeah.
channel.
What?
Check out Oh,
Yeah, one thing I realized that is that Kronkie pretty much has to win this. He has to win this match because if he loses, Tex wins, and then Kronkie wins again, then Tex is definitely gonna choose damageless, and I don't think Kronkie has chances in
No.
damageless. So pretty much
Yeah,
Kronkie
that's
has to win this match if he wants to win the entire round as well.
Vex
yeah,
has a great
that
strength
is
in this
true.
entire tournament because he has such overall knowledge of the game.
doing count to
Yeah, and Kronkie won't have too many categories to choose from that he would be like the best at. I don't know. Maybe 51 cages, is that still on? I think it's still on.
I'm honestly very confident that Kronkie can pressure Vex in the late game though because Vex has already said it himself. He doesn't like going for all of the scariest strats compared to
That is
Kronkie.
true. And Kronkie is really good at the Caves of Scops,
Yeah.
for
I
example.
think
That
we could
world.
see a switch around in the end game if they still manage to stay close together for the most part.
Yes. At the beginning of the next level, we will also see Allegro Clip, which is a pretty big thing in this run. It saves a little bit less than 20 seconds if you get it. So this could change the race around if one runner gets it and the other doesn't. Yes, the ring strats in this game are pretty cool indeed. You can do some crazy things with them.
And it's not far away, guys. In fact, Brimium has just said it himself. He's taken the
The-
words right out of my mouth.
The pink rings. There are
That
not
Allegro
lows
is
in this
coming
game
soon.
per se.
The Allegro clip is coming soon. The first puzzle bit.
So the Allegro clip can save up to 20 seconds for anyone who does not know. Cuts off an entire half of the screen, you could say. An entire floor of the screen. Very nice to get, but very precise. This clip is harder than others because there's a solid surface, invisible surface underneath it, so that makes clipping there harder than places where you could clip without a solid block underneath them.
Ooh, wow, okay. Vex gets the Allegro
Vex
clip.
gets it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Kronkie. And
Let's see if
Kronkie gets
Kronkie can
half
get.
clip. Yeah, yeah,
Is he
yeah.
gonna?
Oh no! Kronkie loses 20 seconds effects.
I guess we will check on time after screen 3.
No!
Screen
But
3 can be
Kronkie
pretty
nearly got
scary,
it too.
so
He was close to getting it there for sure. If you see like Rayman like partially pass through, that means you nearly got it. And if you stop dead on the spot, then I think that's even more closer to getting it.
I'll die on screen 3.
I think.
the thing is, if you get the full stop, you can always go
try
back and
again,
try it
yeah.
again because it's
You don't
faster
have
anyway to
momentum
go
anymore.
back.
Yeah. Did Kronkie jump too early? No, he didn't. He's fine.
Oh,
Yes, he
apparently
got
I'm
the
doing
mini
this
clip.
now.
Oh, he got the
Yeah.
hang though.
6%
This one is consistent.
He got the hang.
And Tex was doing max percent strats there. He actually forgot to try the god clip there.
Now,
Oh, he
one
didn't
thing in
try it.
favor of Vex here is most definitely having a generally good level of consistency. He's a very consistent oneer. Very consistent oneer.
He tried for God Clip but didn't get it.
Lena is actually moving to the edge. I like that.
And yeah, screen 3 of Allegro is where memes can happen. Like one tiny wrong jump can cost the entire screen.
Yep, exactly. Especially on that last part, where you chain 3 strats
Go.
between each other, between small platforms, TBT, and then try for 8-6 strat. This is where memes can happen. That's where Tex is headed.
My god, how did
Oh, yes.
So he got small platforms,
That was slow close, but
he got TBT. Ooh. He could have died here,
Heart rate went up, man.
and he didn't get 8-6 strat.
yeah, rip.
Sometimes when you get the 8-6 strat, it's actually not that good because
Jesus.
some memes can happen and then you can just die randomly because of it.
Oh yeah, by the way, Joris, you might want to refresh the stream. Like I think I'm like 5 seconds ahead or something.
That is possible, I will do that. Maybe I just have bad internet as well. It seems like I was quite a bit behind.
Gonna do 8-6 to window. Yeah.
Yeah, they both survive the third screen. Yeah.
Oh no!
Maybe Kronkie can get a faster screen here compared to Thextera.
X having some issues with the
Controller
controller, apparently.
problem.
Roller stopped working now because of the water. Slippery as fuck.
1 HP. Oh no.
Oh no, are you gonna try it?
Yeah,
course
are
you
you gonna
can,
see
man.
double
Why
golem
not?
jump here? That's the
Ooh,
question
yes.
Oh,
Kronkie
yes.
is definitely going to go for it. I don't know about Tex though.
Sponsored by Spar.
I think Vex
Oh.
should go for it too. He knows how to do it.
Yeah,
Yep,
but he's
trying.
on 1 HP, and I think... Is he?
He's
No,
on
he's on 2
2.
He's on
HP.
two. Speed.
That was
Not 1.
the grocery store, yeah.
Almost had it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
he,
kill
he,
him.
he just bonked ahead. That
Yeah,
was a
if
good
he
attempt, though.
if he had one extra punch, he would have made it.
I haven't jumped over him in
Unfortunately,
so
did not.
long.
He would have actually been better to stop there and
And I
just
had
jump
my
over,
Yes.
but it's very
Right.
hard to react to that speed.
Kronkie might catch up here if he
On
gets the
the-
double golem. Is he gonna
Yeah,
try?
but he's on 1 HP.
You do
Sometimes
have-
he tries it on 1 HP, but in a race, I'm not
Okay.
sure he will.
you have enough
Seems
keys,
like
so
he
I
is
don't.
still.
It sucks. Didn't
Okay, he
realize that,
stopped
actually.
before.
He didn't even get as far
Why
as
did I
Vex,
try
actually.
it? It was done then.
He landed before he even touched the golem.
I fucked
I
up
think he
trying
stopped manually.
double
He
golem
stopped
jump.
speed locking to not get hit. He played safe.
I should have.
Definitely not quite the same height as Vex, but definitely a
That
good
is
attempt.
true.
Still a close race and anything goes here. Vex will not be able to get a refill.
Oh, that's true actually, because he
He'll
got the
have to
clip
wait.
in Allegro.
Nah. So by
Sometimes-
taking that damage to the golem, he actually lost 4 seconds. Kronkie
Yeah, I
gets the
think.
refill. That is
Yeah, I
some
think
time save
this-
that Kronkie needs. Go on.
I think this one is gonna be those one. It's gonna be the race where the one major mistake is gonna be the deciding one, because these both runners are pretty consistent
Top tier.
with
Yeah.
Yes.
everything else. So one major mistake and that's gonna be it, pretty much.
I
They
mean,
are
it won't
both in,
necessarily be over, but it will be very hard for the other runner to compete with that.
Right now, they are both on a pretty solid run. The only big difference is Thextera getting Allegro clip and Kronkie10 not getting it, to be fair.
Hmm.
Wonder if Tex is on 116 pace here.
No, I wouldn't be.
I do not know that. Actually, we will be able to check with the... Because I was watching without the timer, but I check with the timer. We will see that we usually check the pace at rope screen in MSP. That's usually a pretty good indicator of how you're doing.
Ooh, Kronkie almost missing the
Ooh.
jump there. That looks scary.
Hey, you can't jump left.
Oh yes, this jump you have
straight
to
up
jump
right there.
up and then press left. You can't jump while already pressing left, otherwise you just hang back immediately. I think that's what he tried to do.
Yeah. Vex putting quite a lead ahead here, actually.
Yes, as we stated before, Bex is generally better than Kronkie at the beginning of the game, and Kronkie would be better than Tex more towards the end game.
Yeah.
So it's
Plus, Kronkie's
not that
playing
much of
in
a
his
surprise that
normal
Tex is playing a
environment
bit
too.
better.
So that was also that.
Pretty hard strat coming up on the next screen. I don't know if they are going to go for it or
The
not.
second part I didn't.
I think they will.
The fragment skip.
I almost forgot to do
Kronkie's
it.
definitely going for fragment skip sip. I don't think he would do the old way anymore.
Yeah, but Tex might go for the old way since he has
Yeah.
been doing max
He
percent
hasn't
damage
really
less.
been doing that strat, so you're correct. He may not go for it.
We will know immediately by the way he takes this photographer. He takes it with the old way in mind.
I actually didn't know that, so thanks for saying.
Yes, to do the new way you need to take the photographer while facing right.
I mean,
Because
Vex
that
are
sets
old school.
Yes, he is.
Let's see if Kronkie is doing that setup.
I
I'm
think
pretty
he will.
sure he
He
will.
is. Yep, he did.
I would expect nothing less of Kronkie. Jarvis will
So
know.
yeah, so Kronkie can maybe save 3 seconds over Tex if he gets the strat.
Is that the
You will see
setup
him
for
going for
the
another
new way?
route.
What am I
Taking the photographer facing right so that you reset the lava
Oh,
ball.
that's how you tell.
Not the
Okay.
lava ball. Oh, but he didn't go for it afterwards? Okay.
No. Okay, we're
Yeah,
not going
that's
to
funny.
see that
He
3
did the
second
setup,
save.
but
We're so much
decided
thinking
to not
about
go
nice
for
save
it in the
strats
end.
that you
Hmm.
fucked up.
Yeah,
A shock decision by Kronkie for us, guys. But an understandable decision in a race, too.
Ooh, dropping down. Oh no!
Oh
Oh, holy cow, that was a close one. But
Oh
Oh,
yes. Oh, I
oh.
just saw that.
I cannot believe that blue spike did not touch him. He was literally standing inside it.
that could have been the major mistake for
He was a
Kronkie.
frame away from death there.
Yeah, but he had the God Gamer reflexes.
But even then, he lost a bit of time there, just going down, dropping down. So.
Too far right.
Kronkie generally had a worse hard rocks than Tex, that's for sure.
Hmm.
He had a few of these movement mistakes here and there.
Oh no 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 no!
This first screen of
Screen.
Mr. Stonespeaks is a screen that can vary a lot between good players and not so good players.
Definitely.
The top runners are able to achieve times like 1 minute 15 and things like that on that screen. It's actually crazy.
Oh, thanks, Mr. P.
Ooh, Tex struggling with the cycles there, but gets through.
I just have to refresh the stream there. So far, there's still not a great deal of distance apart. One big death can definitely put Kronkie back with Vex.
Actually, let me check the time of these runners at the end of this rope screen, as we call it. That's usually where we check that.
Yeah, well, they roll off the sub 32 pace.
No, sub 32 is not gonna happen this run, no.
No, I mean, only Kronkie has done it once, so.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let's see. It's gonna be barely 30. Yeah, barely sub 33. So.
I don't know if he
Barely sub
highlighted it when I
33 for
suggested him to.
Thextera.
So it's about 1 minute behind from a absolutely god run.
Yes. So very much sub 120
Oh
pace.
yeah, I need to skip things. Yeah, but
And
the delay, right?
33:26 is the time at the end of rope screen for Kronkie. So they are about 30 seconds away from each other, or something like that, which is not that much.
We have the Mr. Stone fight coming up soon, and
Ooh, that is true.
I believe Kronkie. Oh no! Oh rip! That's the
Oh,
rip.
no.
Oh my god, all the way
Ooh,
there.
yeah. Unless Tex has a very, very bad Mr. Stone fight, Kronkie
That's
is
a
gonna be behind
really
for
bad
quite a
thing to
while.
happen to Kronkie. One of the worst screens you can die on as well.
He does remember not to despawn the cloud though, as a backup. And He lost all his things as well, which will make setting up 99 thing strats easier, I guess.
No chance.
Very dumbed down.
Been happening.
I missed.
Yeah, but we need to remember that the run is
Oh,
still like
one at
not
a
even
time.
halfway done, so we are not
Yes,
we're not done with anything yet.
Oh, Dad.
I mean,
Far
Tex
from
is
it.
not immune to not, having a major mistake on his own.
Yeah, but
In
now
which
because Tex knows the mistake Kronkie had and the face, so it's likely that Tex is gonna try to play a bit safer now.
that is true. That is true as well. I mean, Kronkie didn't die on a hard or risky strat per se. He just randomly did not reach a cloud. So a mistake like that could still happen to Tex, but I think he will. I also think he will try and not go for too much risky things.
Seems like he might be getting the perfect fight here.
He is so far, that is sure. He did punch Mr. Stone. That makes the ending a bit quicker for some reason.
Yep, and there we go.
That was perfect Mr. Stone fight. And Kronkie is only now entering the fight.
Yeah,
They
Kronkie is
have
full,
a
full
huge
fight
net
behind
there.
here. And hopefully Kronkie can get the perfect fight as well, because Kronkie really doesn't want to lose any more time here against Tex.
One thing to mention though is now the runners will have,
Oh no!
well, run.
Oh no, Kronkie, no! Oh no, he missed the P!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's not good. He's gonna have an even slower fight.
Yeah, he'll be able to make the most of the
Oh wait,
damage boosters after he gets the P now.
oh yeah, I forgot he can still get the P. I completely forgot about that part. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
he just
It's not as bad.
the only problem is he was
I mean,
limited
it's
to being
still
able
a
to do.
pretty bad.
It is pretty bad
Okay.
because you still can't get the P until he's on the phase where he actually drops a cloud for you.
But yeah, Kronkie
Even
gets better at the game after he gets run generally, so maybe he can catch up little, a few seconds here, a few seconds there.
Yeah. I wonder what
Also,
category we will see if Kronkie does not win.
yeah, that's a good question. So there is still damageless, 51 cages, and another one, which was
that
I don't
pace.
remember which one it was.
38.
yeah, I forgot. But yeah, I think what happens is that if Tex wins this and Kronkie chooses the next category, I don't think there's any way in million years he's gonna beat the last match. Because I
Yeah,
Yes,
think Tex
because
is
Text
bad.
can
let's
choose
just
damageless then.
choose that.
All
All
Magicians
magicians.
was the last
Oh,
one, yeah.
that's also a good category for Vex. I mean, he got second place in his literal first one of all magicians. So.
Elias, this is exactly how you do it.
If anything, Kronkie might do something like a 51 cases. I don't think neither of them have like a actual run of that, so
That's
that might
jump.
be one option.
Vex does have ones of
Yes,
it.
it's true.
Go for
Vex has
it.
done it before.
Also, in a bit, they are going to play Mr. Sax's Hullabaloo, which is a level that is not very consistent since you have to do clips in it. So that's also a level in which, you know, Kronkie could save time if Dex happens to have some bad clips and Kronkie gets his clips first try. Because
Also, I'm
he is right
surprised.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Also,
on.
Also, I'm surprised that I'm also surprised that when Kronkie banned the categories, he chose bingo instead of damageless. I think he probably would have more chances with bingo.
That
Definitely.
is true, actually.
I mean, Frex has been grinding max percent damages. This would be any percent damages, which would be much easier for him.
Lightning boost. Haven't done that in
Hmm.
years.
So let's see
Sorry.
Mr. Sax. So in this level, what we do is we get all the 6
Super jump.
cages in the first screen. And then we die at the end to use the exit sign. That way we don't have to fight the boss, which isn't required by the game to unlock the final level. The game only checks for cages. Dex got his clip first try. Not very good for Kronkie.
Oh.
Like, not getting
really?
the easy clips here.
Really?
Took a
Oh,
few
yeah, he got the first one first try, and then this one he's struggling with.
Yeah.
Also, he
That's true.
didn't go for the fist boost setup, which is faster.
Yeah.
Like, it would be faster to go for it. Yeah, Jamie's setup, actually. Shoutouts to Jamie.
Iki. Actually having my own setups that I've used.
Oh, Dex trying to go for the ring strat, fails it. Goes the slower way instead.
Oh, Kronkie failed the
He-
lightning skip.
Failing.
Yep.
No, that's not very good
Oh,
for
I failed
Kronkie,
it quite
yes.
badly, the second one. That also loses like the same as
Vex is moving, that's for sure.
I'm wondering if Dex is going to revisit Pinkplant Woods before Anguish to use the speed storage or not. Don't know if he does that.
We'll see soon, depending if he's gonna do a running jump here.
That is true. Walking jump. I guess he tries to keep the speed storage then. Yes, he is definitely. Oh! He killed the hunter, he's gonna have to go back.
Seems like.
It was pretty slow, but he kept the storage, I'm pretty sure. So he's not gonna be able to do a consistent frame
Yep,
jump.
that's a nice speed. Extra speed for there.
Extra speed.
Very cool, very cool.
I hope you like that little pun.
Extra speed.
Extra speed, yes.
Yes. I didn't pay too much attention to Kronkie's sax, I just saw the ring strat at the end, it was pretty cool. He saved some time on Tex with that.
Why do I feel like Kronkie spent quite a while on that screen? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's very possible.
Aren't you? Oh yeah, you haven't learned that yet. Am I grabbing things?
But Kronkie is not going for the.
Yeah, I
speed.
think Kronkie is gonna go for Anguish Lagoon first.
Yeah, which is the normal way. Oh, no,
And
well, not the normal way. They're not
The
new
old
way.
way,
The old way, yes.
rather.
Which I stick to doing.
I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't make too much of a difference. It's 1 or 2 seconds, I think, that it
That's a
saves.
top level mattering kind of thing then.
Oh, that's interesting. How did that even happen?
Kronkie,
Well,
I don't know.
Tex actually taken death here. That's probably gonna
oh yeah,
mess up
that's true.
his 99 thing strat coming up.
Uh,
Forgot the strat I use. I wanted to.
it
set
shouldn't
HP.
because he's going
Yeah,
to
I
use
have 3
the
HP
exit
now, so
sign,
it
which
should
will
be
preserve
good.
his tin count as well as his fist
Oh
power
yeah,
rep.
that's right.
Shit,
It's gonna
moving up.
the exit
So
side
it
gonna work.
shouldn't
Oh yeah.
be too bad. On the
Yeah,
other
actually,
hand,
I saw that.
Exited.
Kronkie died in MSP, so his tin count wasn't the same. He's lower on things, but he should be fine. It's actually
Yeah.
easier to be lower on things early on.
Yes.
First putting up quite a lead here.
And Kronkie just naturally gets more things in Pinkplant Woods compared to Tex because he goes for a different route in the third screen, which happens to grab more things. Tex getting a clean strat at the beginning of EP for that death abuse cage. Let's see how they will handle that cage, like how Tex is going to handle that cage.
yeah, it's gonna do the god cycle. I'm gonna assume most likely
He's scared.
Let's see.
yeah, and gets it nicely.
Yes, very nice indeed.
And then he rips. That's
Ooh,
some more
My
time for
helicopter
Kronkie
got
to catch
eaten.
up.
he needs that.
Ooh, that's your Tex major mistake.
Helicopter got eaten.
Needs to re-enter as well if he wants to go for 99 ting strat and 50-50
For you.
cage.
Yes.
And again, Dex did get the gauge, so all he
Awful
has to do now is
sniper
just get to
performance.
the end sign here.
Yes,
Well,
he's
Kronky still
about,
has the
I
death
would
abuse.
say, let's say 40 seconds ahead, maybe something like that.
A bit more, I'm going to say.
A bit more, maybe.
That was an awful cycle.
He's got to get the cage and then backtrack.
He's one screen away, basically.
Indeed.
Now Kronkie has to just not do the same mistake and
I mean, if he does get the ultimate cycle, it's gonna be a pretty nice time save.
50-50 jump.
that
Imagine if
looks
there was a
very
50-50
scary
jump.
but yeah.
Okay, he didn't get the earliest cycle you can get. Still pretty nice.
You think it's saved there, or is it me?
I
Synced
didn't. I
and
didn't
signed.
felt the-
Tex is on 93 things, which is perfect for the strat.
Kronky looks like he won't have enough.
try, but you don't.
First try 50-50 gauge.
Kronky should be fine if he goes for 88, I think. Or maybe he miscalculated since he died, and if he didn't pay attention to his thing count, then I think he should be fine. He needs to grab all of them, basically. Oh, he skips some. Careful. Careful! Why did you skip them?
Utex is doing some strats there.
87. Yeah, Kronky doesn't have enough. He's short by 1. Maybe he can grab an extra one
Learn that new damage
right where
boost.
Tex is right now, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think he needs to just
Really?
get one extra after you get the TP.
Yes. He can still do it if he goes for that.
Wait, isn't that enough? Hold on. already 94. Isn't that enough?
No,
already?
no, you're supposed to be on 95 here. Because there are 4 things before the P.
Oh yeah, yeah. Misses the jump twice even, and gets on one thing only.
Okay, he could get it. Nice. Tex didn't go for the new damage boost at the end.
Wait, yeah,
No,
Let's
he
see if
did not.
Kronkie will go for it. That saves
Yeah.
about 1 second, I think.
I think he will.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
get it.
that didn't quite work for Kronkie, but still got the 99 things right.
Oh, I was not thinking about this damage boost, I was thinking about the one with the lightning.
Oh yeah,
The
this one.
brand new one.
Of course.
Yeah, he's not going for there.
To skip the grabbing the ring.
I'm safe
And
for
also
maybe,
to set
but
up
yeah.
your HP better for Eraser Planes, or for Pencil Pentathlon rather, if you go for the Death Abuse.
Softlock hit incoming.
Oh, will we see a softlock? If one of them softlocks, then it's over. They lose the race, basically.
I think it's very rare for these two to softlock. Maybe in like once in like 100 runs it can happen.
Fun fact, the pirate that you saw throwing bombs is pretty much the only time there is RNG in the game and that it matters. Because there is other RNG in the game at some point, on the Scops platforms for example, but it doesn't really matter at all. Okay, Tex is entering Pencil Pentathlon.
Both easy jump.
Let's see if he goes for the Death Abuse or not on 2 HP. I don't think he goes for it, usually anyway.
Crawl, but
Yeah, I don't do the.
Now
So
he's
not
only
going
1
for it,
HP.
yeah, so not going for it is a tiny bit slower right now, but it will save a tiny bit of time later on because just before the Space Mama boss fight, you grab things so that you have a refill, and that way you are already 10 things closer to that goal. Let's see if Kronkie does the same or if he chooses to do the Death Abuse now.
no, I killed him.
Where did you?
It also
I
makes it so that you
accidentally
are
saved off from the
on.
start.
If you Death Abuse, you are going to be on stage 1 Speedfist, whereas if you don't, you are going to be on stage 2. And that can matter. For the Stormer Skip strat, you can do it on both, but it depends on what you're used to.
And Dex actually tried to do the easy jump, the actual like the actual normal easy jump, but there's a
Oh, the
better way to
normal
do
one.
that. Yeah, there's a better way to do that now.
Yes, there is the easy jump.
That's the easy jump. Uh, with the
Let's see if
crawling
Kronkie.
setup. Yeah, Kronkie is probably gonna do that to save a bit more time with
Ooh, nice
that.
movement from Kronkie as well.
Oh,
Yeah, let's see. Yep. Okay, that's like a tiny, time
Oh
save
yeah,
there
that's
with the
yeah, that's
normal.
a consistent tiny time save.
Mhm.
It's safer, I guess, than going for
whatever.
the feast boost and crawling setup. Because with the feast boost, if you boost too much, you instead of going to the right, you can get a super jump up, and that's very slow.
Oh yeah, these next two screens coming up, I don't expect much happening with these two, but when we enter Space Mama Crater soon, that's where things gonna change
Yes.
maybe.
Especially screen 2 of Space Mama with Stormer Skip Skip. Some memes could happen there. Will Thextera try the squeeze? That would be hilarious if he does.
Sure. He's
I
my
mean-
10-year-old.
Imagine
Most
if he doesn't
definitely.
get it for the show.
He might be tried because he's ahead still.
I
He
think
might
that's
try
what
to
they
lose.
are. I think that's actually what they are saying. I heard Tex
Nah,
saying
probably
like,
not,
"Oh yeah, if
actually.
you give me 10 euros, I'll try it" or something.
Vibing.
I think he was talking about the
Not like
squeeze.
last screen, but
Yeah.
I'll try it randomly though. Time will tell.
I think he will go for it.
Yes.
I guess we can explain that the squeeze is a new strat that is extremely risky because it involves a frame perfect jump and it can save 7 seconds, 5 or 7 seconds, depending on which strat you compare against for the old strat.
Actually,
But if you fail it, it also fails. Like it loses 7 seconds. So that's quite a lot.
you're gonna get it, you're gonna be happy.
Oh, is Kronkie going for the speed storage strat?
Get it?
Yeah, apparently.
He is. That's a nice time save. That's like 2 seconds or something.
Never gonna work, he says.
Very nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, very impressive.
Right. We have Stormer Skip Skip coming up, and I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that both of these runners are good at it, so it's likely that they both get it.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Kronkie used to do it on stage 1 fist, and he switched to not doing the death abuse later, so. Whereas Tex, I'm not too sure.
Right. Let's
Because
see
that can
how
change a lot of things.
That's not the best speed. Has to go over the back up, and
Yeah, when you don't get trolling speed, you.
misses the hits the wall and drops
Way
down.
too early.
That's
Ooh, yeah, that's very unfortunate. That didn't look too bad before that.
Yeah, and he gets the second try. Good.
Yeah.
So he lost maybe like 10 seconds with that or something.
Yeah, but the skip
Yeah.
still saves time if you get it second try over going the whole way around, I'm pretty sure.
And he didn't even go for the squeeze. Disappointing.
Yeah, maybe Kronkie will try the squeeze.
Oh yeah, speaking
I
of
don't
Kronkie,
think.
he got the he got the Stormer skip. I
Ooh,
didn't
he even
see
got
that.
pencil skip. He went so fast that he could save an extra
No.
pencil cycle. The pencil that goes up and down. That's an extra like 1 or 2 seconds.
Count is fucking trash now too. What?
Yeah, it seems like Kronkie has catched up a little bit here. Like not that far away anymore.
I mean, Kronkie is in
This is
his
what we were
comfort zone now.
predicting.
The
We were
infamous
predicting that
scam percent that
the
Tex
end
is
game
not
for
that good at.
Kronkie to be better at.
Yep. Scam percent for Space Mama, Crystal Palace, 8 at Joe's instead of 8 at Joe's, and Mr. Scott's stalactites. The levels that Tex had to practice because these aren't his worst
time
Yeah,
levels. And
Tex is only
Kronkie
like
Oh.
half a
is
screen
very
ahead
good at
now.
these levels.
He was a full screen ahead at one point. Now he's only half a screen or so ahead.
The double hits on Space Mama also could be a pretty big time saver time also. Ooh, Kronkie was struggling a bit with that jump.
Yeah, that
No,
jump
I
can be
don't have the
difficult. If you don't
HD.
jump at the
No, I
right
don't
height,
have
you
the
can't even grab it.
Yeah, I mean it's an
Let's see how much
unintended
the
jump, so
uploading counts.
it's only
Yeah.
fair that it's pretty precise.
Imagine how it would have been if they made that wall slightly higher up.
Yeah, you would have to
Go
move
round
that whole
the-
section to the
The
left.
wrong way, yes.
The-
Wait. Oh, Tex can't get a refill because he died on the previous screen.
Oh,
Kronkie.
Kronkie! Oh.
Very sketchy
No.
there.
Oh, okay. That was scary. He didn't die though.
Tex needs the Space Mama to go to the right, and and it worked. So he doesn't miss a double hit here. Or
Yes,
extra
but
hit, I mean.
he has the setup of punching her from with the fists, punching her on the way back, and that makes her move back all the time, which he did. So shouldn't be a problem. Let's see what Kronkie does about it
also-
though.
Yeah.
Kronkie also gets it. Oh, interesting way of doing that, Kronkie.
Hmm.
Is that
Ooh, almost
faster
missed it.
for some reason?
Yeah, nothing much happening here. Just
Yeah, this
doing
boss
the,
fight is pretty boring, let's face it. It's the longest boss fight in the speedrun. But we can speed it up by getting these double hits that Tex is doing right now. So far, no missed double hits. After this boss fight is Crystal Palace, which is a level that Kronkie is very, very good at. In fact, he has the IL world record.
Hmm.
So he might be able to catch up quite a bit on that screen 1 of Crystal Palace. Depends on how Tex handles it.
Yep.
ooh, Kronkie getting
Oh,
hit.
Kronkie, you
screen?
best be careful now.
Yes, I got it.
Oh,
That means he cannot do any more double hits, so he has to do the fight slower.
No,
now.
he has to really be careful here. He cannot afford
Well,
to
I
be
haven't
hit.
done these levels
he
in
can do the
forever,
double
but I
hit
never get
the
there.
damageless way.
Yeah,
That
that's
last one you
true.
usually don't take damage anyway.
Let's see if he can make it happen.
Or like you can do it with 2
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I didn't see if Tex had this one or not,
Probably
by the
gonna
way.
be in it after Crystal.
Not sure.
Let's see how the rings go over Dex here.
Nice.
Pretty okay speed.
He knows he has to go fast in these rings because Kronkie's really good at the
Oh, I
rings.
forgot the strat here already. Oh,
And I'm
no.
confident that Kronkie
Yeah,
will
Tex
blast
going
through
for
those rings.
an easy strat here. That's fair enough.
Dex
You don't
taking
want
it
to
pretty
die
safe.
here.
Pretty
Yeah, if
safe,
Kronkie
yeah.
gets the risky strats, he will save time, but
Well,
risky strats are
Kronkie
risky.
not having the
Really?
best
No!
screen.
No,
Ooh,
Taking
yep.
a bit too
come
much
as a
risk even.
soccer.
Why did he try for the backward strat? Ooh, trying on slow fist now.
Oh,
Might have been better to re-enter, maybe? To have that speed fist.
That gives Frex a bit more breathing space for the late game.
I'm choking away. That's
Ooh, Kronkie trying to improvise a slow fist strat.
Oh no.
No,
That's not
no.
very good.
Oh no,
Punch the wrong way.
Kronkie.
Yeah.
No.
Man.
Alright, this is
Ooh,
looking
very
like a
unfortunate.
fiasco. Yeah, and he's re-entering for the speed fist.
Yeah, but he's going to be on stage 2, which is not what you are supposed to have either, so it's still gonna be quite different from what he's used to. But already much better than slow fist.
Yeah, I don't know how Kronkie is gonna catch up normally anymore. Like Tex has to do some kind of mistake at this point.
Yeah. Vex has made less mistakes overall.
Not over till it's over, you know?
Kronky.
Kronkie is really,
Kronky.
really trying the rings.
He nearly
Go back
lost
and ring, sorry, man.
grabbing the final
I haven't done it in
low
forever.
ring there.
Just be
I think he's just feeling the pressure of being behind. Do you know what it's like to be behind when they're trying to catch up? Make you make mistakes.
Yes, he's trying to go full risky, hoping that it will work.
Yeah, I wonder if Kronkie is gonna cover the Glacum rings here.
I mean, he's on stage 2. I don't know if he knows how to do it on stage 2, because it's pretty
Cannon fire,
different,
I guess.
I
Hmm.
think.
It worked.
Maybe he feels
Yeah,
confident
most of
and
the
he
time.
will go for it.
I mean, he
Overall,
has to
great
do.
race there.
If he wants to win, he might need to go for the Glacum rings if he wants to like.
He
Effects
definitely
Not
doesn't
hurt
want to
him.
go the slowest way, that's for sure. But maybe he can, use that third ring to gain speed from. That's an intermediate strat, I would say. But yeah, you definitely don't want to take.
Who's Joe?
Yep, he's going for it, and gets
Oh,
it. Gets it.
he nearly
Very
was too
nice.
low for the red ring, but
Oh
just
yeah, he
managed to grab
knows.
it.
He knows the stage 2 speed fist way of doing that. Nicely done.
That definitely saved a bit time over how Tex did it.
God.
Oh, Tex struggling a bit here.
Yeah, Tex
Hmm.
was at 1 HP for a while. But
Careful. Yeah.
He has the ray anyway. Fex doesn't have to go full blast at this point. He's a whole screen and a half ahead at this point.
yeah, I think Tex can just do like normal strats, like not.
He
Like,
doesn't have to push now, but he can't be too safe as well. Not against Kronky.
yeah,
Vex
just.
won't do that anyway. He'll still push. It's not his play style.
I mean, there are these rings coming up soon with Tex. And these might be some trolley rings sometimes.
Yes, how do they treat him?
And gets yeah.
Nice, that's a good
I think that
ring
was
shot.
pretty
That's
decently.
it.
Oh yeah, pretty good strat.
It's pretty nice there.
Is he gonna get the clip here?
Nope,
Half clip. Ooh.
half clip there.
I might need to refresh. I didn't see that at the same time as you.
That was a beautiful underspike. Holy shit. Dude! Eight!
Oh man, damage to the stress.
Ooh, Kronkie at 1 HP and taking the very risky jump down from there, and he
Fair enough. Well,
doesn't dodge the lava
for the
ball,
win, you
so
say.
that's like another
Hmm.
30 seconds gone there.
Ooh, yeah.
Pretty cheery.
This is starting to look quite clear now.
Early.
It is.
Question is, what category are you
Yeah,
gonna
what
pick?
category is gonna be? Let's see. Well, we cannot actually hear for some reason. We cannot hear
My god. Kronky.
here on the stream, but
Fuck, man.
What am I doing?
we will find out after this match.
Decided on category yet.
So in the pool was still damageless, all magicians, and the last one was.
But
I already forgot. 51 cages was the last one. 51 cages, damageless, magicians. That's the choice he's gonna be given. I mean, if Kronkie knows where the magicians are, the run itself isn't too complicated. You kind of have to have the correct team count to enter them at some point, but that's really the only difficulty. 51 cages, if you don't know a route already, you would need to kind of think about it as you go. So it might not be the best.
Oh yeah, I wonder. I wonder if Tex is getting a sub 120. Like there's 10 minutes left. For. It seems like
Yeah,
it's gonna
maybe.
be.
You didn't get any.
Ooh, and he dies there.
Oh, Fex dies.
The classic.
Well, that wasn't a major mistake. Maybe like
Nah, he's still
10
got such
seconds.
a huge lead.
Maybe 15 seconds or something.
He's still got such a big lead. Monkey's still got to do this entire long screen.
And he misses the jump again.
No!
Here comes the down wall, possibly.
Apparently, yes.
That
Oh,
jump is the
that's
most
true. If
trolly
Tex
jump.
dies 2 more times on that
Yeah.
screen, then that's it. Yeah. It's very easy to get trolled on that screen sometimes.
Tell us about it.
And when you die once or twice on that screen, you
Happened
just
to
keep
me in
dying.
Scops race against Nui.
And that also looked pretty close. Yeah.
One pixel off.
Yeah, that was close, but he got it still.
He's still
Is
got a
Kronkie
very
going to go
comfortable
for pie
lead, even
cage?
still.
Kronkie got the setup for pie cage at least. I don't know if Tex went for it, I didn't catch that.
He could even have another death now and he would still be safe. Yeah, Cronky missed the pie cage.
I think if. I think actually no. I think if Tex I think if Tex like messes up at the end of the screen, it could get closer.
That is true. Because Tex is on slow fist now, but whereas Kronkie is has a speed fist.
9 words?
So it's gonna be easier for him to do scops.
Yeah, it's very much down to this last part of the screen. Like Tex, Tex has to just not fail here, and it's pretty much over. Yeah, taking it safe.
If that's what you call safe, then fair.
That was kind of close.
I mean, it looks kind of
That
safe.
looked scary to me.
That slide whistle.
They are one screen away from each other now.
Indeed. Do any of them mess up the Scops chase phase, which can easily happen?
I mean, Kronkie is
Kronkie-
definitely gonna get a faster screen one, I think. There's a big chance at least.
Yeah, and Kronkie might be getting the claw skips, but then again, I don't know if Tex is also doing those.
Does he know them?
He might be going for the first one, since the first one you don't really have to think about your positioning too much. You already spawn at the pixel perfect position. But the other ones are
Oh.
harder because you have to find
Cronky
the...
barely catching
position.
both of those platforms.
Yes, very good screen one of scops for Kronkie,
I'll do one.
actually.
Whole screen difference.
Very, very
I
clean
think you reminded
screen.
me though, otherwise I would have forgotten.
Double the Scops. Double the Scops, gasm.
I know.
You missed the dark jump.
Got it.
Double scopes gasm, yeah. Exactly.
Tex got the first.
Yes,
claw
he
skip,
did
easy
get the
one.
first claw skip.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Take the life.
Nice.
Kronkie almost missing the hit.
And you
was
can tell
good.
that despite Cronkie's race not going the best, they're having a good time because
Oh, that is.
you can see in the camera.
Right. Yeah, that's very cool to see them together.
That was dumb.
Very.
Oh,
That would have been something kind of cool to actually just feature in races if someone wanted, they could include their cam to be captured separately.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think because they won't be normally having their own voices here in the stream in the normal race scenario. So
That
it will
is
be weird to
true.
be just there without any voices, just having the camera open.
Yeah, this race is very special because they decided to meet up for it to happen so
Yeah.
that they could
Oh,
play in the
heck.
same room.
Nearly missing that jump.
did you get both?
Oh yeah.
Did Kronkie get multiple class skips because he's at 1 HP, so maybe he tried something?
Yeah, he did get a claw skip, I saw one. Maybe he got two even. I was also looking at Texas streamer at this point. I saw he wasn't having the best bounce screen of his life. It was pretty slow.
Ooh, Tex almost
The
failing
troll
there.
cloud. The classic troll cloud. I lost a PB pace one to that one day because it happened 3 times in a row.
Let's see, is that gonna be a choco clip? Only one try.
Yeah, well, you can't try too many times if you haven't despawned Dark Rayman anyway.
Yeah, I think you have time for like two
That
or
one would
maybe
have
three
confirmed
if
it,
you're
all the rest doesn't.
3
if
is
you're feeling
risky.
lucky. Yeah.
3 is very risky.
Oh, Kronkie not going for the life, saving some time on text, but he's gonna have to do damageless clown skip now.
Very risky. It's not
Indeed.
so reliable. Damageless clown skip. Or
He's
he
going
does.
for 6 strats here.
What if
Very
he
good
doesn't
movement.
realize he's on 1 health and just dies? Ooh, imagine that.
Oh, that would be horrible.
We've seen it before.
I mean,
I
he
think
might.
I think he just figured that his only chance now is to go as
Full
fast as
on.
possible
Ooh,
and as
nice.
risky as
He
possible.
gets it. He gets it.
CRT.
He gets the choco clip.
I was wondering if he might even dead abuse, but I don't see there being a reason for that.
I got Allegro clip and you got Choco clip.
Yeah.
Nice, Kronkie. Very nice.
And gets it.
8-6 will be proud.
Yes, that is true. 8-6 loves this strat.
And he rips.
No, Kronkie.
Oh, but he got the damageless clown skip though.
And then
Jump
dies
in
to the
nice.
clown's head.
That's a bit sad. I wonder if we will see some animation skip now.
Before Rayman.
Yeah.
Still goes for the damageless clown skip. That's funny.
Chemist is having a laugh.
Yeah, Tex has this in the bag, unless he like dies 2 times in the final hit or something.
Oh god.
Unless he dies 5 times to animation skip.
I don't think he's trying anymore with 3 HP. It's not a good idea. You need to have at least 4.
Yeah, because animation skip can make you lose up to 3. Actually, with your setup, is it possible to only lose 1? Or is it always 2 or 3?
It's only like 2 to 3 always. Depending on how long do you hold left.
Ah, okay, that's what causes it. I
Yeah.
thought it was the positioning. Like there was 1 pixel to cost 3 and 1 to cost
I
2.
think it's safe to say that Nue's won the other day against Destabilize actually beat these two today.
Nue's run. Noe
Yeah, his one in the race against
Yeah,
Destabilized.
I'm sorry. I was just making fun of the pronunciation, not to be mean, of course.
Well,
I
that's
know
how
it's a
we
hard
say it.
name to pronounce for non-natives.
And that's GG's for Tex.
GG.
GG.
120.05 for Fex. Barely missing sub 120. Barely missing it.
Kronkie wasn't too far behind either.
No,
No.
barely sub 120.
When Tex finished, he was already in the final boss himself.
Going to do it because then you're.
That's something I'll definitely have to watch another time. Put this race against Noes and Destabilizers to see how they all compared together. That would be fun.
Yep.
I'll definitely be doing that at some point.
We will be having
Thank
second
you,
match.
Juvie.
probably.
I think it's a silent S.
Oh, hey, triple.
Appreciate the kind words.
GG's.
Kronkie with the triple
Hello.
hit at the end. Nice. GG, Kronkie.
GG.
What up?
Destabilize needs to stop the timer.
What up?
There we go. It was 1:21:19.